Yo, what's up, kids? So I'm here with Jamz Supernova, who's a DJ on BBC Radio, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about how to get into radio. She's going to be telling us a little bit about how she got to where she's at the moment, and yeah, what you can do just to get started in that field. So why don't you tell us what you're doing at the moment? What's your role exactly at the moment?
Cool. So at the moment I'm on BBC Radio 1 Extra. I've been on there for only about 3 months.
Okay.
And I do a show on a Saturday and Sunday, 1 till 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And then obviously outside of that, it's kind of like building as a tastemaker and as a DJ and
Right.
building the brand. And
So it's so that's quite a new thing for you. What were you doing before? You had your own radio show as well somewhere else.
yeah,
Where was
so
that?
I used to be on community radio. So I've been doing radio since I was about maybe 18.
Right.
And I did then community radio in terms of like old men that run it and you're in a basement.
Oh,
up until
yeah.
I went to Represent, which is for young people.
Okay.
And then also since 18 to 25 now I've been doing radio, and then
Okay.
I also worked in radio. So I worked at Radio 1 in production.
Okay.
So I worked all my way up from like entry level as an intern to
Right.
a producer.
Right. So how did you get started though as a radio DJ? How did that journey start?
I think it was at the Brit when I went to a school called the Brit School.
Oh, okay.
And they there was a strand called Media, and I saw the radio studio. I was like, I think I want to be in here. So I just spent most of every after school in the studio, radio studio, and then so that's kind of how it started. But actually, I more so wanted to be a TV presenter before that.
Oh, okay.
But then I just changed my mind. I just thought I prefer radio. I like it.
But how did you get your first break though? You were just out there just doing stuff like the TV presenting stuff and trying to like someone saw you or what? How
No,
did you
not
get your
even
first
that.
break?
It's all about pitching yourself to
Right.
people. So
Approaching people.
Yeah. So even with the community radio that was in my area, that was in a basement.
Right.
I pitched a show to them.
Right.
I want to do a show. Even with Represent, I pitched a show to them.
Right.
And when I was working at 1 Extra and Radio 1 behind the scenes, I was constantly recording and showing them the stuff that I'd done. So it took 5 years for them to be like, okay, you're ready now.
Oh, okay. What would you advise people as far as starting? If they want to get into radio, what would be your tip, I guess, to get into that?
Step 1 would be to listen to radio. You'd be surprised how many people want to do radio that don't listen to radio.
Right.
So you have to listen to all different types of radio, whether it's podcasts, whether it's sports radio, whether it's music radio, whether it's just straight up speech.
Right.
It's good to listen to all different types of radio, and start to know what you think makes a good radio show.
Yeah.
We all have opinions. It's all opinion based, but to you what feels like what makes a good show.
So have a lane.
Yeah, have a lane.
Try and pick a lane and go with that.
Yeah, it's good to know what you stand for. In terms of music, do you want to be a daytime DJ where you talk about yourself and it's very presenter led, or myself more so? I'm a specialist DJ.
Right.
I just want to talk about the music. I just want to play new music. I just want to champion new music. So it's good to know.
Right.
And obviously, as you go along, you can cross in and out. But it's good. I think it's really important to know at the beginning. And then the other thing I would say as well is to if there is anything in your area that you can get involved in, then I would definitely say, even if it's a community radio station run by old men, I would say
just start.
Yeah, because the only how you're going to get to somewhere is by doing it, even if you're doing it on a smaller level.
Yeah, for sure. Totally agree.
So I think that's really important. And also as well, with the use of the internet, you could technically make your own radio from your house. You buy a mic, you've got a laptop.
That's true, yeah.
It's the DIY generation can do
the opportunities now are just way more.
Yeah.
It's more accessible than it ever was, right? Because you can do it in your room, just set it up, do podcasts, all of that.
I'm more so built my name on SoundCloud by putting up my community radio shows on SoundCloud.
Yeah, so actually a few people have told me about that, as far as SoundCloud. SoundCloud actually is super useful, so if you know how to use it.
Yeah, it's changed now, so I probably recommend Mixcloud.
Right.
For radio shows, because then you don't get any strikes or copyright. But
okay. Cool.
Yeah, the internet's there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Well, that's a quick video on that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Jamz's links in the description below, so check that out. And if you guys have any questions, leave any comments, feel free to get in touch. Thanks, guys.